All right, so what we're gonna do is um, go over the standings in Week 6, and since the Thursday night game is going off in a few minutes here, I'm gonna see, and I'm gonna just briefly go over that one too, so that I don't miss it. I did go ahead and pick the game. Let me start there. No, I'm gonna go ahead and do the standings. Okay, what do we got? Do we got any undefeated teams? Yes, we do. But the only reason that didn't change is because the Vikings were actually off last week. Vikings remain 5-0 this week, but that's because he didn't play. I think they can kick anybody's ass right now anyway. They're playing well. But we'll do that later. The only undefeated the only team that has not won so far are the Browns, and they had within 2 points this last week. An improvement on the team. I hope so. I hope so for their sake. Let's start in the East. The AFC East. The Patriots 5-1. They had that one loss, which was a shutout, but that was a couple weeks ago. I think they'll get over it. They certainly will recover from that. They're heading to the playoffs, in my opinion. It's early to tell, but yeah, probably. The Bills are 4-2. These guys, officially a sleeper pick now. So the Bills are officially a sleeper to get into the playoffs, in my opinion. Dolphins 2-4 continue to struggle. I think they didn't win this last week, but 2-4. I don't see any big time improvements between now and the next quarter of the season for those guys. Unfortunately, the Jets 1-5. Nothing happening there. I don't see anything happening. I'm sure there's some trades, but you really don't see any blockbuster trades. You won't see them anytime soon, I don't think. Um, let's go on here to the West. We'll go to the West. The Raiders. The Raiders are 4-2 on top of the division. I'm sure they have some sort of wins over some sort of division tiebreaker. I don't check into that stuff. I don't got time. But hey, if you guys start watching this and I start making money on this, maybe I'll dedicate my whole working time to doing this. What do you guys say, huh? Hook a brother up. It's all on you. Okay, so the Browns are 4-2. The Broncos. I can't even read my own writing. The Broncos are 4-2. Not surprising. Pretty good for them. The Chiefs are 3-2. Then that is kind of surprising. The Chiefs are supposed to be contender. Chargers at 2-4. It all depends on which running back or which quarterback decides to play in that game. We have a good one, and then you have the Jekyll and Hyde effect over there with your boy there, the guy that has like 25 kids. I forget names. Isn't it pathetic? I wish I had like a roster, maybe some staff to help me out. Okay, shut up. Shut up, dude. Okay, let's see. We covered the North. No, we didn't cover the North. Steelers 4-2. Not bad. Steelers are good. Right now, they're suffering the loss of Ben Roethlisberger. Stay tuned for official news on that, but I think I did hear he's going to be out for a number of weeks. Ravens 3-3. Story of their life. They're always losing the close ones. They're still good though. Bengals 2-4, big surprise. I didn't consider them as good as everybody thought they would, but 2-4 is pretty surprising. Browns we have already gone over 0-6. What more should we say? Texans 4-2, still on top of the division. That's not a very good record, but you're the only division above 500. Hats off to you. Titans 3-3. That's expected. Jaguars 2-3, and the Colts 2-4. That is actually not expected. The Colts should be somewhere in the middle, or if not even on top, with this division. The Texans are pretty vulnerable. That can easily change in this division. It looks like it's going to be one of those, or the weakest division so far. Along maybe the other South, maybe the NFC South is just as weak. We'll see. Let's go with the NFC. Well, the Vikings on top, 5-0. They didn't play. Packers are 3-2. Should we relax? Let's ask Aaron Rodgers. I don't know. I think it might be a little. It's certainly time to do something. You can't be doing what you're doing. You got to change up something, because 3-2 in this league is not going to cut it if you're the Packers with them high expectations. The Lions 3-3. Now they get the Lions right behind you, right in your tail. Do something. I still think the Packers will outrank the Lions if there's a playoff push between these two teams. I think the Packers still going, and the Bears, well, they're 1-5. What can we say? Um, they have to score fucking touchdowns, like this guy says. Fucking touchdowns, fucking swear, get mad. It causes emotion. Um, Seahawks 4-1. Well, that's good. That's expected. Rams 3-3. Not expected, but hey, they're not. I don't consider them a 3-3 team. I think they're kind of more shitty. 3-3 from the Cardinals. Now that's something that I was not expecting. I wanted to see the Cardinals on top. And then the 49ers 1-5. That was totally expected. Now they have some personnel change with the quarterback. No hope. No hope for me. Anyway, the East. The Cowboys are 5-1. Wow. I mean, big surprise. Cowboys come, Tony Romo rupturing his back. Oh shit, they were in trouble. This and that. No problem. Next man up. Bam. Ezekiel Elliott having a career career rookie season. I think he's in line for some sort of rookie something or other. So. Okay, so we have the baseball playoff baseball going off in a little bit. So let's go ahead and get that fired up. Where was I? Okay, I was in the East. Redskins 4-2. That's actually a pretty big surprise. I don't think highly of the Redskins, but 4-2 is not bad for these guys. If the Cowboys weren't over delivering, if you will, if they weren't overachieving, the Redskins might be on top of the division. Eagles 3-2. That's kind of not where I thought they'd be. And the Giants 3-3, 3-3, and at the bottom of the division. This is a tough division. What can we say? Let's go to the South. Falcons 4-2. Big surprise. Wow. And just like the other South, the NFC South, 4-2, and you're on top of the division. Good for you. But the rest of the division is just under 500. Buccaneers 2 out of 3, or 2-3. I had big hopes for these guys, but I don't think they're gonna realize what the hope that I had, or the level that I had put them at the beginning of the season. The Saints 2-3, they're an old team. What can we do? Panthers 1-5. Huh. If you're a big Panther fan like I was last year, rooting for them in the Super Bowl and all that, that's pathetic. Some people are probably like mad as fuck over there. And that's it. I mean, that's the standings right here for week 6. There's some surprises. There's some some teams that are ranked where we think they are, and some that are like totally not where you think they are. So I mean, that's the NFL for you. That's what it is. Okay, week 7. I'm gonna try to get back within the week. Hopefully by tomorrow or by Saturday this weekend. We'll get some predictions out there. I am gonna leave you with this one. Call me right now. I got the lock of the week. Don't be an idiot. I'm just kidding. I'm not a handicapper. I'm not a book or anything like that. I just like to watch football. I do this mainly to help me with my fantasy football stats and my fantasy football knowledge, and just so I kind of keep myself in the loop of things. So, but at any rate, yeah. Let me just go ahead and give you my prediction for the week, or for the next day, for the game that's coming out in about an hour. Chicago at Green Bay. Now, I am in Chicago. I'm based in Chicago. I am a Chicago Bears fan for life. But Green Bay, as bad as they look versus what we think they should be, they're still going to win. Are they going to cover the 7.5 point spread at Green Bay? I think so. So that's my official pick. Green Bay covering at 7.5. 46.5 is the over/under. I went with the over, so I'm just going to leave it at that. But being that it's not that cold out and it is in Lambeau Field, yeah, they could stay under, but we don't really track that kind of stuff. So my official pick is Green Bay will cover the 7.5 point spreads. So yeah, like I said, I'll see you guys later in the week, and we'll go over we'll predict the whole week of the number 7 in the NFL, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.